From Buffalo Soldier to Revolutionary Communist. That's the theme of a new tour that Carl Dix is on, touring the country, talking about war and several other things. He joins us now. Mr. Dix, you are the spokesperson for the National Revolutionary Communist Party. You decided not to go to Vietnam and you were thrown in prison because of that. Talk to me about what you're doing here in Washington and what the point of this tour is.
Yeah, I'm in D.C. speaking at Howard University tonight. It's the third stop on my tour. I've been to Atlanta University and Texas Southern University in Houston. And look, the reason I'm on this tour is that just like youth of my generation faced dealing with the Vietnam War and should we fight in this war, and is this system worth fighting for, the youth of today are being faced with the same question. The wars are not the same wars. This time it's Afghanistan and Iraq. In my day it was Vietnam. But I believe that the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq are wars for empire, just like the war was in Vietnam. And I want to give the youth today the benefit of my experience. I'm also speaking to, look, Obama is saying the war in Afghanistan is the good war that people should fight and support. And I think that's not true. And what it reflects is the United States using a black face now representing this empire to try to draw youth, and especially black youth, into supporting it and fighting for it.
Well, let's go back, though. I want to stop you there for a second. I mean,
okay.
Things are a little different today than they were back in your day. I mean, during the Vietnam War, people were drafted. They had to go to war. They had no choice. Now, people actually sign up for the military. They choose, and, you know, it's 2010. These wars have been going on for several years now. When you sign up for the military today, you know what you're getting into. I mean, there's a little bit of a difference there, isn't there?
Well, there is a difference, but the youth today are being lied to just like youth were back in my day. I was told, I was drafted, but I was told when they gave me orders to go to Vietnam that I would be going to Vietnam to fight for freedom for people in Vietnam. What woke me up, though, was that I looked around the United States and I saw black people having high-powered hoses sprayed on them, dogs sicked on them, for nothing more than demanding the right to vote. And I reasoned that since there was no freedom for black people in this country, I couldn't have been going to Vietnam to fight for any kind of freedom. Similarly, youth today need to look around at the conditions that they face. In New York, day before yesterday, I was with William Bell, the father of Sean Bell, who was shot 50 times by police, murdered as far as I'm concerned. William Bell said to me, in his youth, he said, I saw a lynching. That was legal. Now the cops shoot my son 50 times. The government says that's legal too. What has changed? And I challenge the youth to say, what has changed? Does it really make a difference that the president is black, if the police are still gunning down youth in the streets, if black and Latino youth are being warehoused in prison? I say it doesn't, and instead of going off and fighting for this system, people should be fighting against it and against the things that it's doing, and should be fighting for revolution.
What does this have to do with, I mean, you're a spokesperson for the Revolutionary Communist Party. What does this tour have to do with that mission?
Well, what it has to do with that mission is that our party is building a movement for revolution. We are circulating a statement called The Revolution We Need and the Leadership We Have, because we feel like revolution has to be put back on the map in this country. We want to introduce people to the leadership that we have for that revolution, and Bob Avakian, the chairman of the Revolutionary Communist Party. So wherever I go, whether my theme is police brutality or the wars for empire that the U.S. is waging, I try to show people that those problems stem from the nature of the capitalist system, how it works, whose interest it works in, and whose interest it doesn't work in, which is the interest of the majority of people in this country and around the world.
Talk to me about the kind of reaction you're getting, and especially, you know, the title of these talks, From Buffalo Soldier to Revolutionary Communist. Are people coming? What are they saying? How are they responding?
Well, I've been getting dozens of mainly students coming out at each talk, and there's a certain array of responses. Generally speaking, people have to admit that when I talk about the problems in the U.S., that I'm on target. There is these problems. These wars are no good. The police are still brutalizing and murdering youth. Then it becomes a thing of what can we do? Can we do anything? And is revolution the right thing to do? And I try to take them through the experience of revolution, not the lies that they're often told in the media about how wherever revolution has happened, it's been a horrible thing. I actually break it down. Here's what the revolutions did good. Here's where they fell short. And here is how we could go farther and do better the next time. And there's been a good bit of interest because there are a number of youth, particularly a year after Obama. People are kind of like, we thought that was going to deal with these problems, and now they're seeing that the problems not only remain but are intensifying, and that having a black face on top of the system hasn't changed the way that it works fundamentally.
All right, Carl Dix joining us here in our studio this time in Washington. Thanks so much.
Thank you.